I'm going to show you some of the bulk actions you can do on the dashboard. Some of these can be quite handy for peaks, and there are times when it's useful for you to be able to do things in bulk. So first of all, I will show you that you can assign orders. So you can assign orders in bulk. There is a separate video about order assigning. So search for that if that's what you're looking for. I can just select that checkbox and then I can assign those all to one person, and then they would be able to filter the dashboard just by pressing their name and only looking at their orders, or in their Florist companion, if they're logged in as themselves on the app, they can look at orders and click orders assigned to them, and they can just see their orders. The other thing you can do in bulk from there is print. So you could print all of those. If you hadn't printed them, but for some reason you wanted them all printed, you can do that all at once. And that could include printing all your labels and things. So you could maybe label them all up together. So you wouldn't have to individually click on the print icon next to each thing if you were doing label printing. Then the next thing I'd want to show you is you can mark items as ready. That one's already marked as ready, so I just need to uncheck the ones that are all marked as ready, and then it'll show. So I go that and that. Now that I've taken those ones out which were already ready for fulfillment, this bulk mark as ready is showing that I can mark that as ready. So I'm going to mark them all as ready all at once. You can see that's done. If you're batch making things, then the next thing you can do is you can mark as delivered. So if I go like this, mark as collected. So if I click those two like that, I can bulk mark them as fulfilled there because they've been collected. It's the same type of one. Now if I put a delivery in there, it doesn't give me that option because it's only looking for the same type of orders. So if I'm going to mark those as fulfilled, which will just mark them as collected to make them disappear in the dashboard. That could be really handy at peaks if you are got a printout of your orders and you're maybe marking them on your printout and you might need to come at the end of the day and cross-reference. You can do that. We'd obviously advise doing it in real time to save yourself that extra job at the end of the day, but I appreciate sometimes that isn't possible. Then lastly, you can mark them. You can't mark them as ready as delivered. Actually, you'd have to do that in the app. You can individually mark things as delivered if needs be, and you can do that by by clicking into the order like this. As long as it's marked as ready, you just need to click fulfilled there, and then that would mark it off as delivered. Again, obviously they're not getting all the delivery notifications and things if you're marking deliveries off in that way, but that does give you that ability to do that too. Hopefully you'll find those bulk actions useful.